It's been about a day and a half since we left our houses in a suburban area there in the middle of Oregon, headed east. At the 73rd case of Ebola, about 23 of them being contracted there in Portland, we realized it was time to go. So we headed due east, moving this direction, maintaining a sterility factor of no human contact, knowing that any one of those humans would be no different than taking a bullet in the head, having any contact with them. We moved quickly, maintain that sterility and the no contact. Our force continuum basically being if somebody wanted to push the edge, we would have to do the unthinkable. So now we're in an area where we can move to our cached supplies and set in, because this Ebola thing is the real deal. No, I was just joking. There's really no Ebola. We're just having...
All right, so we're heading into day one of our adventure. We're doing a two-prong trip. Frontierdoc got the first day of the trip.
Doing the forest, eastern, kind of an eastern, central eastern, just south of the Strawberry Mountains in general. I'll give you a general area. We're in around some beautiful river country, and we're going to check this out for the day, do a hike later on today to get nice and tired so we sleep really good. Go try out some new gear, Wiggy Sleepy Bag that I just got. I'm going to give it a shot tonight. It should keep me nice and warm. And then Casey's going to take me south.
So tomorrow we'll come down out of the forest and we'll go out into the desert country, and we're actually going to retrace about a 45-mile stretch of the Willamette Valley Cascade Wagon Road, which will be pretty cool as it heads out across the desert country.
And the neat thing is Coyote's taken a close look at the history of this, so we're going to look if we can match some history up in some of these areas that you saw and you checked out, and who knows, maybe we'll find something new. We'll get to see some actual, some remnants of history out there. A lot of people, they sit, they don't get out, they don't look at that, they don't get their gear in action, they talk about their gear. Coyote offers on his channel something unique, not only his gear, but bushcraft experience, and these things, that's what's critical. You can have all the best gear in the world, you can have the best AR, the best sleep system, the best way to make food, and it isn't worth the hill of beans unless you try getting that stuff out there and burning some daylight. That's what we're doing. We're burning daylight right now, so we're going to head to do another chunk of change in some rough roads.
All right, we're getting saddled up and ready to head out away from the vehicle. I've got my ILBE pack along with my Colfax Tactical AR-15 from Redmond Black Rifle. Frontierdoc's going to be packing his Eberly stock operator pack, and he's got his Daniel defense rifle stuffed in the back there. So we are going to hit the trail, and we'll hit you guys back when we're on our way down. Well, we had quite a hike down in here, and sorry I haven't been filming much, but we just really needed to get our sleeping areas set up. So you're looking at Frontierdoc's setup. You can see he set up just your basic wing. We're not anticipating any rain. He's using his Wiggy's 20-degree bag and an Outdoor Research bivvy. Really, really nice bivvy. So that's kind of his little camp setup there. You can see his Eberly stock pack, his axe, and vapor bottle, just some miscellaneous things like that. So I just set up my Snug Pack tarp. This is actually the Snug Pack emergency tarp / bivvy. I really like it. I've been using it for a while, and it's held up really well. It's a 10 by 10, so it's a nice size. It's kind of hard to explain, but I actually set it up as a square, folded the back edges under. You can see I used 3 poles as a framework. I just wanted it facing the river. So I just lashed my 3 poles up here. I have these poles angling forward, so they're putting tension on the lash up there. And then it's driven into the hill back behind there. You can see that. And then just for good measure, I threw a bungee cord right there. Inside, I'm sleeping in my USGI bivy bag, my Wiggy's poncho liner, and I'm on top of a Thermarest Trail Rest mattress. So just to give you guys an idea of the size of the shelter, I actually have set it up a little bit taller than I normally would, but it's real warm. If I was gonna wanted to conserve heat, I also could stake these corners back on the next tie off, and then I could pull these flaps in and close up the door. I like to leave a little ventilation going through it just because this is a waterproof tarp, so it will collect condensation inside if it has no airflow. But this should be a good setup for tonight. My pack, of course, the ILBE pack. I know it's a tank, and I know a lot of people have complaints about them, but honestly, it's been a fantastic pack for me.
Look out. Your arm okay?
Frontierdoc doing a little fishing, doing his best to catch us some dinner. All right, I got a little fire going. Carl caught a couple of little fish, so we're gonna have us some fish fry. I made a little pot hanger, and I'm just boiling some stream water to purify it right now. That's my Moore's bush pot that's hanging there. That's the large size bush pot, which I really like. So we're having our little fish dinner. We had a couple of small ones. Unbelievable how good that is.
So in this area of the river here, got several trout. Got one that was fairly nice, smaller one. The secret here, aluminum foil though, olive oil, and a little bit of seasoning. And you're in the house.
Last little remnants we're gonna eat up.